All right, today we're gonna dive into something critical that a lot of people just don't talk about, and that's building your brand as an agency owner. And why do I wanna talk about this? Because that's how our agency made its first $1 million, simply by building a strong brand. Let me ask you this, does this sound familiar? You're struggling with trust issues among your clients, you're missing out on bigger opportunities, you're facing low client referrals, and you're on the grind always for new clients, for bottom of the funnel activities. If you said yes to any of these, you need to focus on your brand as an agency owner. Building a brand isn't a quick fix, it's a long-term investment. Think of it as like planting a tree. The fruits come later, but they keep coming year after year after year. That is the power of brand. The first real reason why we should be investing in a brand is one, that it scales trust. So when people recognize your brand, they're more likely to trust you. And this isn't just a theory. Like in our experience of our long-term clients, they've always said that brand played a significant role in choosing us. And trust me when I say this, because most of our clients have come directly from inbound referrals. And that happens strictly because we have invested time and effort in building our brand. Second thing that it does is it positions you as an authority in the space that you're working in. Having a strong brand doesn't just give you visibility and make you look really cool, it makes you the go-to expert in your field. Remember, it's not the best that is winning business, it's the best known. Authority means when a potential client has a problem, you're the first one that they think of to solve it. The third thing that it does is it simply creates referrals. Let's be real, if people remember your brand, they're more likely to refer you. And referrals are literally the lifeline of your agency and the best way to get new clients. Building a brand will build relationships. Again, branding isn't just about making things look pretty, it goes far beyond the logo, the color scheme, and the website. It's about building lasting client relationships. And when a client feels aligned with your brand, with their values that you're communicating, it forms a connection. And a connection is more than just a transaction. It's a chain of positive experiences that lead to a long-term commitment with your agency. Another power of a brand that we've experienced a lot is bigger opportunities. Don't underestimate the power of a well-known brand. It's not just about getting small clients to trust you, it's about opening doors to bigger opportunities. Major clients want to work with known entities, not risk. So now you know the power of brand, why you should be doing brand, from our experience, how brand has helped our agency significantly do it. Now let's transition on to how to do it. So the first things first is you need to be posting on social media. If you're not consistently visible on social media, you're giving away market share to competitors who are. If you're not doing this, you are literally wasting potential and probably losing revenue. All you need to do is regularly post high value content to your ideal client, communicating your values and how you help solve pain points of your customers consistently. If you can nail this on a consistent basis, create a flow from it, it's not going to be expensive, it's not going to be a time suck, it's going to be an income producing activity for you. So to stand out, what you want to do when you're posting content and when you're being consistent with your brand is aim to solve real problems that your ideal client is facing. So you can share tips, how-to, industry insights, and much, much more. It's not too hard to do. Third thing that you need to do is you need to identify your values as a brand, whether that's your personal brand or your agency's brand. Without clear values, you're just another agency in a crowded market. And from my experience, what I've seen is clients are going to work with you if you share similar values. A lot of the clients that we work with share similar values to us because we've clearly identified them and we clearly communicate them. And this just enhances the relationships, makes them trust us, and at the end of the day, makes them want to work with us. So if you can identify your core values and make them prominent in your marketing, you're going to attract like-minded clients consistently. Fourth thing that you need to do is you need to be consistent. Conflicting messages confuse clients. If they're confused, they're not going to commit. If you're not consistently showing up, you're literally going to lose sales. You're going to have your clients be like in this trap of indecision, which again is going to pull money from your pocket, and somebody else is going to get the business from the prospect that is on social media looking at a different agency doing what you do. Consistency in your messaging and consistency in your posting is going to assure to potential clients that you're trustworthy and in fact reliable. The fifth thing here is you need to build your personal brand. Share what your values are, share what makes you human, share how you're relating to people, because if you can build your brand as a human, then that's what they can expect your leadership to be from a company perspective. This is especially important for people that are just getting going. And if you are a creative agency, if you're a video agency and you're not building your personal brand as a CEO, you literally have no excuses. You need to become a client of yourself. This is something that I went all in on, and I know it takes time. I know it's an investment. I know it might be vulnerable to put yourself out there, but it is paramount. You need to not do it for, oh, I care about what people think. You need to do it for the sake of the business. It is selfish to think that way, and it is selfless to think of it as a business perspective. You are the funnel. The sixth thing that you need to do is you need to invest in networking. networking. This means that not every Zoom call is going to be a sales call. Making sure you're networking with other industry professionals, making sure you're networking with maybe people within the niche that you're working with, joining some organizations, being in webinars, whatever that could be. You need to be networking and building relationships with people, because that's only going to build the cobweb of your database, which is going to have more people thinking about you when they think about the offer that you have. I was pretty active in networking and it paid off a lot for us. And the last thing that you need to do is you need to become a thought leader. And what I mean by that is you need to become a thought leader in the space of the offer that you have. You need to not just be another agency. It's really hard to command premium pricing when you're not seen as an authority. What you need to do is you need to create and share thought-provoking content. You need to get on podcasts. You need to offer to do webinars for people. You need to be active in building your brand as a thought leader in the space that you're doing. So for me, what I would do is I would literally do what's called a lunch and learn for real estate offices. So every week it seemed like I would go to different real estate offices, do a lunch and learn, and teach the same thing over and over and over again. And what it did was it positioned me as an authority in the space, because I was talking to a lot of people. There's a lot of people in the room, and I got a bunch of content from it. I could repurpose that content. It landed other speaking gigs, which again positioned me as an authority in the marketing space and allowed me to scale up the brand, which again we could use from a personal brand perspective, which then scales trust with the client and makes us look legit. All right, y'all, hopefully this was valuable. I know I went quick on a lot of the different points. If there's anything that you want me to hit more on, leave a comment down below. I'll be sure to create a video on it. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you are an agency owner and you're looking to grow and scale and you're looking for help to growing and scale, click the link down below to book a call with our team to learn more about the new agency era protocols and how we can help you through agency, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.